Hello, sunshine. This is Joy from Michigan in the US, and I am going to do a swipe today. I have a picture in my mind, which if you've heard me talk about that before, it's never the best idea. It's really hard to get on a poured painting what you have pictured in your head. So that's my, I guess, warning. So I'm going to hopefully get what looks like an enchanted forest swipe. So I'm swiping in a very, very deep, deep blue. It's mostly black, really. I don't know if you guys can see that. I did add some iridescent medium to it and silicone. So that'll be my swipe color. I've got all sorts of colors. My yellows and oranges have silicone. The rest of the colors do not. And I'm just gonna kind of wing it. So I will just trying to make sure my silicone is nice and mixed in. I didn't get a chance to leave these sit overnight like I usually prefer to do, so we will see. So I'm hoping the black kind of stays on the top, and then I'll go back with a brush and brush in some trees. So here goes nothing. I'm starting with a green. I'm sorry, I don't know which color green, but pick your favorite. And I will be swiping from the top here down. I do see a little clump. So always keep a little skewer handy. I use they're like grilling skewers because they pull out any little clumps that you have that have built up in your paint. They're really great for. All right, and then we're gonna add red, which green and red, we may get some interesting colors, guys. This is crimson. If you've watched my videos, you know I love this color. It is really clumpy. Guys, I've let my paint sit too long, I think. So let's see if we can get some of these bigger ones out. Trying to remember where I saw them all. Oh, that's just an air bubble. So sometimes you'll get that too. It'll look like a clump, but it's really not. It's just an air bubble. But this right there, oh, that was an air bubble too. I thought for sure that was a clump. Maybe I didn't have as many clumps as I thought. I did just shake this, so it's probably from me shaking it. Well, that's good. That's good news. I don't like clumpy paint, and if you've watched my channel for very long, you know I've not been able to paint as much as I like. I've been dealing with some exhaustion and medical stuff, so I just haven't been able to get out here. All right, this is a color that I mixed up ages ago, guys. I don't even know what's in it, but it's a really pretty light green, so I want to kind of try to use this one up. Boy, this looks like Christmas right now. I got to throw some more colors on there. I didn't want it to be a Christmas pour. I don't think this one has any silicone or iridescent or anything like that in it. Just gonna go ahead and get these corners while I'm right here. Cover those well. It'll help when we're tilting. Those corners will be easier to coat because they've already got something on them. So nothing to worry about because you can always go back and add whatever you feel like adding. All right, so that one's used up. Oh, I just threw the lid. Okay. I do have, I don't know how much white I want, but this is, I think, an iridescent white that I mixed up again ages ago. It needs to be used. So let's throw this on there. It'll just add some nice glimmery effects, I hope. I hope. And there's not much in here, so I probably should have saved this for the top. Maybe I'll save it for the top. Let's save that. I changed my mind just like that. Let's go to this. Oh goodness, I don't even know. Yellow and orange mix. I was trying to get my favorite yellow color, which has just a little bit of orange in it, and I kept mixing too much orange in, and I ended up with all these extra colors. So again, no color name. So I'm thinking fall. It's a little early for fall here in Michigan, but I'm not wishing summer away, but I do love a good fall tree painting, or in real life too. That's a lot of that orange, guys. Oh, there's so little left. I'm tempted to just use it up, but if I do, it's an awful lot. So I think I'm getting carried away as it is. Okay, So that one has the silicone in it. Let's add some darker green. Thinking maybe I should have left the crimson out, guys. This is not a darker green, I'm sorry. This is a lighter green. They're very similar, even in the bottle. I have a hard time telling which is which. I guess you can tell this one's lighter. Okay. I was gonna put some phthalo blue in, but I'm not certain. I'm gonna try just on the edges here. I don't know. This is all just experiment. I saw someone that did a swipe like this, and when I first glanced at it, I didn't think swipe at first. I thought it was a painting of a forest. And I don't think they intended that. It just worked that way for them, which is fantastic. So I thought I need to do something like that I like, different colors than what they used, and a different, I don't know, different overall goal, I think, but that's what inspired me, which is why I love being on Facebook pages with other artists. There's always something being shared. Even when I can't get in my art room, I can watch other people's, see other people's artwork, watch videos too. I do spend a lot of time on YouTube when I'm dealing with my medical stuff. So, all right, I have gold. I love gold, and this has to be my favorite gold of all. This is Extreme Sheen 24K gold, and it is a stunner. It does beautiful things, and it creates lovely effects, and it also just dries so super sheeny, shiny, beautiful, and I just love it. I think it's fantastic. And I'm not too worried about using up this bottle because I'm stocked up. I try to stay stocked up on that because I know I use it so much. All right, so I've got a little bit of orange here. I feel like I'm missing a color. I'm not sure what. I might have to take a look at my little card of paint and see if there's a color I feel like I need to add. This has silicone. This is another orange-yellow mix. Oh, I feel like I'm making mud, guys. I really hope this turns out beautiful and doesn't disappoint me. All right, I might mix those two colors together. Oh, what is missing? I wish you guys could talk to me and tell me what I need to add. I've got some pink. I don't think I want to do pink. You know, maybe I'll do a little bit of black and then a little bit of white. Talk about contrast, right? Black goes a long way, so I try to be really careful about how much black I use. Definitely wanted white because I wanted to add some highlights, and hopefully it will turn out gorgeous. I wanted to add some copper, but like I said, I've not been in my art room as much as I would like to be. I'm just gonna give this a gentle tilt. Try to get all of the canvas covered. I don't want any bare spots. And we do kind of want those colors to flow over so that we get some really lovely cells. That's the hope anyways. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back this way. Just that black sort of disappeared, which makes me happy because I most definitely do not want it to take over my canvas. There. All right, I think I'm gonna move the weight of the paint back towards the center of the canvas. Oh my goodness, the drips underneath this. You guys see that? Oh, I love them. I'm gonna have to save some of those for sure. I did try to find gloves today. I recommend using gloves, especially if you're trying to preserve any kind of manicure, because the paint will totally mess up your hands. But I can't find mine. I have a box here somewhere in my art room, but my art room is only semi put together right now. So, all right, guys, I'll check and make sure we're still going. Oh, good, we are. You're still with me. All right, here comes the fun part. I'm really giving this a really good mix. I want that oil to separate. I don't want big blobs. I want little blobs. So again, there's the, I doubt you guys can see the sheeny, shiny, glittery navy blue is what I'm gonna swipe with. So, and you can kind of tell on your stick how well, I don't know if you guys can see that. I can't tell. Right there, see those little divots? That's the oil. So the more little divots I have, the better mixed it is. If I'm getting just one or two really big divots, then my silicone is not mixed in real well. Look at all those little tiny dots. So I'm happy with that. I wanted it to be well mixed. I didn't want big clumpy cells. I think because this is such a long canvas, I'm gonna add another line right here. This is, I think I said at the beginning, a 12 by 24 inch. And I'm gonna try something different today, and it just hit me that I should try this. Oh, look down here. I didn't get all the paint. So here's what you can do. You take your little popsicle stick, scoop up some of the paint that's stripped off, and just add it to your side. Bam, just like that. It's taken care of, that's covered. It was like this whole corner, guys. That was kind of bad move, Joy. I'm just gonna double check and make sure I don't have that anywhere else. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna try to swipe the lower half first and then the top half, and we'll see how this goes. So this is almost wide enough, but not quite. So we'll see. This may come out a disaster or a master, as Julie likes to say. All right. And I forgot to get out any kind of, it's easiest to wipe your swipe tool off on something soft, like a puppy pee pad or a paper towel, or you don't want that paint. Oh my goodness, look at what we have. Oh, I'm excited. I interrupted my own sentence there. Oh goodness, you do want to wipe this off in between swiping, otherwise you'll have a muddy mess. Here we go. Oh guys. Oh, this makes me happy. All right, hopefully that double swipe works out. I don't know, I may have messed myself up, but you know, you can always go back in and fix it. So don't ever let yourself become completely discouraged. There's always stuff you can go back and add to it, or I don't even think I need any heat on this one, guys. My goodness. All right, I'm gonna just sit here and stare at it and forget that I'm making a video. I obviously have some sections that I need to touch up, so I'm gonna grab my little tools. I should have let you guys know I swipe with, these are laminating sheets that I just sealed on itself. It's kind of hard to do this. My arm's not long enough, guys. Okay, here we go. I just want to get over here. See, I almost ran out of swipe color there towards the end, but we'll make it work. No stress. If it doesn't turn out, the worst thing that can happen is you scrape it and start over. So don't ever let yourself be intimidated by the paint. You can always go back and scrape it and start over, change something and create something that you love. I am going to try, I did this the other day. I don't like when my sides look so bland and my cup's sticking out. They're just the color instead of having the swipe color over them. So lately I've been trying to swipe down the edge of the canvas and then the side as well. So we'll see. It's really hard for me to do that without going all the way down to the canvas. I feel like right now I'm putting too much pressure on. So I may not do that on the other side. I may just, you can always stretch it too. That's probably easier. You can really tell when I'm concentrating because I just stopped chattering. All right, Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm happy. Okay, let me try. I don't know if this one's gonna be big enough. I have different cut sizes too, so you can always kind of tweak it. And I'm just wiping that off on the edge here because there's like no paint there. All right, I'm just going to try to get my edge here just so it's not so different from the front of the canvas. Even if it turns out to be a muddy mess, I honestly prefer muddy mess to distinct colored lines. All right, so I'm not seeing my forest yet, but oh, I'm seeing some wonderful yumminess that I'm loving. Love, love, love. The greens up here. This section right here, I'm not loving, but it would be really, really easy to go back into this section once this is dry and add a big tree there. So, oh, I think I am just happy. I even got quite a bit of brown. And I'm okay with the brown. I'm just stretching this just a hair. Just a hair. See if I can get it to roll over the edges a little bit with some of those delicious cells, but I don't want to lose my composition. So if I can't get it over the edges, I've had very few people buy something based on the edges. I do try to sell my art. I have art. I usually do one art show a year. I am not an extrovert, guys. I am not an extrovert. So the selling portion of this is always kind of my least favorite portion of it. So I do just one show a year, and then if I sell some things on Facebook, then I'm happy. But right now I have a surplus. I'm not sure if my art show is going to happen this year or not, so we shall see. All right, guys, I won't keep you because this one is just about done. I think it turned out lovely. I got quite a bit of brown. I think I mentioned that already, but I'm happy with it, and I don't usually like brown. I don't think I would want to hit this with heat. Maybe this section. I'm going to try a small area because I don't want to, I love it so much that I don't want to tweak it and then not love it. So let's see. Fall Enchanted Forest. I don't know. I gotta think of a name. All right, here goes a little bit of heat, guys. Just a little bit, and I'll watch that and see. I don't want to, this section right here, I will not touch. I hope you guys can see that. I know I couldn't quite. Oh, I did get the whole canvas in. All right, I'm gonna hit just a couple sections with heat, and then I'm gonna not touch it. All right, guys, I'm going to take you in for a close-up. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope it inspires you to make something that you love. Remember, your art room, your rules. Thank you so much, Jilly Cube, for sharing that. That has become sort of my mantra, and I love it. There's a lot of freedom in my art room, my rules. So I'm not trying to please anyone but me. And there's so much wonderful art out there that I know that if somebody hates this or just doesn't like it even, they can go on to something else. There's lots more out there. So that's a beautiful part of art too. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I hope to see you on the next one, and hopefully that will be soon and my body will be cooperative. So thanks so much, guys. All right, I cannot get high enough to get the whole thing with my hands. So we'll do this in sections. This right here, oh my Lanta. So beautiful. I just love this section. It's my favorite section, I think. Right here at the top. And then I almost get like a stained glass feel right there. But it's so pretty. This is the section I don't like. Right there, it looks like a feather. And that's okay. I'll go back over it and add a tree or something. And I love that we have the darker here again, where it was kind of light, getting lighter, and then darker. I think that adds a lot of interest. We've just got so many interesting cells. I'm really, really happy. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope it lets you know it's okay to just come out here and throw some stuff on a canvas and see what you can come up with. Work your magic. A little silicone, a little swipe, and you end up with magic. All right, guys. Thanks again.